But I'll say how I stay motivated throughout the gym. I hate everybody. If I'm gonna be honest, I hate the imaginary guy. You know what the imaginary guy is for me? It's the guy that's going like the ideal perfect guy that he goes to the gym every day. He puts in all the work. He puts in like 110% effort. That guy, I hate that guy. So the only way that I can beat that guy is if I do better than him. It doesn't matter if he exists or not, but I just imagine that there's a guy out there, he's working much harder than me, and I hate that feeling. My dog's howling. Yeah, he stopped. I imagine myself every day that there's a guy out there that's doing everything that I want. Because there is, like somewhere, not doesn't have to be a brown guy. There's someone out there that's living the life that you want to live, right? And if you want to do better than that guy, do better than that guy. Make that extra step to go to the gym. Second thing is, I think I've just been doing it for so long that like it's like a habit. I think also if I don't go, that there's more negatives to not going than there is to going for me. Like I need to like have my brain cleared in the morning. That's why I don't like going in the evening as well. Like I just want to have it, done in the morning. Like okay, I've already achieved like a goal in my day that not a lot of people do, like if you go into the gym in the morning, you're gonna see what, like 50 people, like 70 people, depends on how big the gym is. um you gotta think about it. If your gym's like there's only like two three of them in the city, that gym, 50 people in the morning, that's only a small percentage of the population. So the small percentage of the population that is going to the gym is already so small, so you're already beating out a lot of the population. And the people in the gym that are doing stuff properly, that are actually making a difference, probably even smaller, maybe like 10 out of the 50. um but yeah, that's how I stay motivated towards the gym. I mean, in life, like there's a saying that I always say to myself. It's on this board somewhere here. It is still up there. The quote is, if I don't do it, who will? And what that means to me, don't do the work, who's gonna do it? He's gonna do it. Like there's a random guy that I'm imagining, my enemy, arch nemesis. He's gonna be doing it. And do I want to let someone else win? No, right? I think as a man, like for yourself, you also always should be striving to be the best. And it doesn't mean you always be the best. I'm probably not the best at a lot of things, but even if you're not the best at something, you don't want anybody to ever be able to say to you, "Hey, you didn't try." Like it's okay to fail. It's okay to mess up. I know you hear it like 1,000 times online. It's okay to fail. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay to fail to a certain degree, but like you gotta be making active steps towards like making progress in your own life, whether that's gym, whether that's whatever. Like there's been countless times where I go to the gym and it's like mindless, and I feel like, you know what, today, like whatever, I didn't do like that good of a workout, but I still did a step towards it. And there's days that I kill the workout and I'm like, you know what, this made a big step towards my goal. Small step, big step, it doesn't matter as long as it's moving forward. Another like interpretation of that saying is more like, if I don't do it, who will? Like your life is in your hands. I believe that like if you are to do something in your life, say you have a certain goal, right? There's literally nothing else that will help you do it besides your own actions. Like you have to work towards it. Like there's no way that, say, I got on the board, I want a Corvette, right? Corvette's not gonna show up. It's not gonna. I'm not just gonna keep posting videos and it's gonna show up, or it's not gonna keep like. I'm just gonna keep working hours like security or like at the airport. I'm not gonna. I work at the airport. It's not gonna just randomly show up. Actively make steps to, towards saving, towards like looking at like what I can do to afford that. Like, well, how much money can I stack up? How many plans do I have to sell? How many clients do I have to train? How many hours do I have to do airport? How many hours do I have to do security? Actively make like a plan towards it. If you don't actively make steps towards anything in life, you're not gonna see it. Like, take the gym for example, right? I was trying to bench three plates for so long. Um, I put everything else aside. Not everything else, like fully aside, but like not my whole day was geared towards this. Like I was having fun, obviously, but um, every time I was in the gym, the workouts were geared toward benching three plates. And what happened? I benched three plates. When Like, and then I was like loafing around, work, life, everything gets like in between like the few years that I didn't do it. I was still stuck like benching three plates for like 3 or 4. And the time I'm like, you know what? I want to bench four. 3 months, fucking did it. 3 months, I put my head to it. I'm like, you know what? I want to bench four. Went from three plates like for like 3 4. I was probably my max was like maybe like 365 or 355. Went from 355 to 405 just because I put my head down. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. So I geared everything towards that. Like anything in life, please write out your goals. Not write them out like literally. Like if you have to, that helps, do it. But if you're if you're in the gym and you have a certain goal, make your efforts in the gym towards that goal. Don't just put in a random effort. Everything has to be strategic. Like everything should be geared towards what you're doing. I think in life a lot of us struggle with like having a plan for anything. Even me myself, like I'm sitting in a chair, I'm speaking to a camera. Like plans aren't always as clear, but if you have like smaller goals like in front of you, that's a better thing to like, I'm gonna hit this, and then let's see after what I want to hit. Once you hit this, then you might have another idea, then you want to hit this, then this, and then you're slowly on a path, right? You don't need to know the whole way. You just need to know the first, know the whole way or how you're gonna get there. You just need to know the first stop. From the first stop, you might learn something that you'll take you to the next stop, and then take you to the next stop, and take you to the next stop. But the first thing that you gotta do is you gotta have a goal. That's it. Whether it's going to the gym every day, whether it's losing weight, whether it's you want to save up this much amount of money, whether you want to help your mom, help your dad, whoever's in your life, help your girl, do whatever. You gotta have some sort of discipline to take steps towards your own life, because otherwise, if you don't do it, who will? That was sick as outro. Oh my god, I just love when I see the banger. Take care, guys. Love you guys. Hopefully this helps, and see you.